Hello, hello! Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. We got some more Wind Waker for you guys. We got a winner's bracket round one. The Claireeon versus the Manic Inquisition on comms. We got the Koala and of course, 2000 Alex ready to take you guys off. They'll get started in a little bit, and I'll leave it up to the comms from here on out. Enjoy the race.
Yeah, of course. Who
Hello,
else?
hello. Thank you for the introduction, Zeno.
Yeah.
Well, we got a nice main bracket race this morning. Or afternoon, I guess, depending on
1 minute
On
into the afternoon for me. So
where you live. Yeah, it is
Yep.
an hour until noon for me, so I still
All right.
got
Well, good morning then.
thanks. I still got time.
Yep.
But this is I'm excited. We're getting more races into our season 6 tournament. Pretty
Almost
It's
done with round 1.
I know, it'll be a good one.
Yep. I have to actually start thinking about my next matchup once round 2 starts.
That's for future you to worry about.
Exactly. So I sit on Thursday leaving work. Somebody gave me something to do. Nope, Monday me problem.
True.
Anyways, let's see. We still got 2 minutes? Wow, okay. We
Yeah,
gained 30
something
seconds
around
there.
Oh my god. Will the race ever start if we just keep gaining 30
I
seconds?
don't know. In theory, no.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the ZSR 24/7 for the rest of the time stream.
We're your hosts, Alex and Koala. I hope you like
Yep.
us, because you're never leaving.
Yeah, get ready to experience us for the next 3 billion years.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, what are you hoping to see from this race? I know some of the things I'm hoping to see from this race. What are you hoping to see?
I'm hoping to see Inquisition take more of a gamble play style. I don't know his play style very well. I know Claire's play style, everything but Fire Mountain. But I want to see Inquisition. I would say he's definitely at a disadvantage in terms of past performance. So I want to see him try and step up and maybe make a couple risky plays and potentially try and win it through that avenue. So
Oh, and thanks you for rating on in, Ryu.
welcome on in.
You took that question I was hoping for, like, I want to see like a disgusting leaf placement. I want to see
Okay.
fire and ice
given.
in Hyrule. I want to see
Disgusting Leaf is, or Magic is pretty much given in Season 6 at this point, it feels like. So,
all right, I guess.
yeah. Oof.
This game see you in 2 hours. Thanks, Ryu.
Yep. Nice. All right. But yeah, what are you looking for this seed?
I think I just said I want to see a gross leaf. I want to see gross fire and ice. I want to see fire and ice locked lights. I want to see, just all sorts of things that will make the seed unpleasant for the runners, but exciting for us. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
The worse it is for them, the more fun we get to have. And isn't that the point? That us and the ZSR audience get to have fun.
Why else would you watch? Yep.
All right, starting on Fire Mountain, which is Claire's least favorite island. Yep. And they're both going to jump out to read some hints.
Yeah. So while they go through theirs, I guess we can talk over the path hints. We've got Cliff Plateau to Calidemos, Paw Print to Goma, and Windfall to Helmrock. So we got our 3 fastest dungeons.
Oh, those are some good Baron hints. Those are some good Fire Mountain, Diamond Step, and Horseshoe. You like to see it.
Yep.
And it looks like Inquisition is warping straight to Mother and Child, so we are probably going to be seeing a Super Swim here from Inquisition. Over to Western.
So what Inquisition is doing is he recorded his hints on a local, he has to record it to stream it, but he plays the hints back in quarter speed. and so that way he gets through the hints faster, and that's
And-
his strategy.
We are going to have a super swim, so if you're photosensitive, look away from Inquisition's stream or just the stream in general. We'll let you know when it's done. Claire opting not to go to Mother and Child, not going for this early swim. Looks like she's going to be heading towards Cliff Plat instead, just picking up that path hint as early as she could. Inquisition has now finished charging his super swim, so you can look back if you looked away.
Yep. I think that was a wooden chest on Forest Haven Small Island chest.
I
Not
could
100%,
tell,
but
so
yeah, that's fair. I'm interested to see how this play shakes out for Claire, because usually you want to wait until you can do all of BPR and Thorn Fairy Island with this Cliff Flat, but with it being path to Cali Damos, you could just see a grappling hook here, and that would let you hop right into BPR. So
yeah, potentially. We'll never see, but we are going to see Western Ferry here from Inquisition. Got that a very good super swim in, made it not too much time at all, and oh, unfortunately, it was nothing.
yeah. Ooh, no. They're hopping over to the other side. I don't know the backup setup like from this side. So.
I don't either. I also learned the setup from the original side Claire was on from her, so this is.
Yeah. See Inquisition here also grabbing salvage core. That's one of the nice things about doing this super swim. You can grab this check, which you may not be able to get elsewhere very easily, early on at least.
Yeah, they're a little awkward to route in sometimes.
Yes.
And power bracelets from them.
That's a great pickup.
Yeah. Especially to get it here instead of trying to put off paw print, whereas another place they'll be.
Mm-hmm.
But I've definitely been burned trying to put them off at paw print, and then they just have the item I'm looking for to do paw print.
Yep.
Now Claire stored something that is path to Cali Demos here. We won't know what it is until later. Who knows? But Inquisition heading to Windfall and gonna make it night. So gonna start with Mila on Windfall here.
Yeah. I think we've seen a lot more runners do that now that we've got Fire and Ice and Magic as a requirement to light the windmill and talk to Creeb. So I think this is a more common play that you'll
Yeah,
see
I
now in
definitely
Season
agree.
6 versus Season 5.
Oh, it looks like she did store the grapple.
Wow. Excellent. Yeah. Doesn't even have to use storage to clip into BPR and potentially orphan that Thorn Fairy Island check.
And she's going to do one of my favorite strats here. When you get that grapple and you have that storage, you save at Bird's Peak Rock and then keep sailing to Thorned Ferry. You use your storage to break into Thorned Ferry. And if it's nothing, you can just immediately soft reset and you'll be at Bird's Peak Rock.
Yeah. It's very nice. And plus you get to save time from watching the rest of the ferry animation cutscene, saving and quitting. It's very good to just definitely do on most ferry islands.
It's a really nice little it's not really an optimization, it's not really a gamble, it's just a really nice routing option that doesn't lose you much if it doesn't pay off, and it helps a lot if it does.
Yep.
Inquisition, meanwhile, storing the door to House of Wealth while in the cutscene.
Yo!
Angle chart, honk honk.
Ah, Claire is not found today.
Okay, maybe Inquisition will keep it.
Yeah. Oh. Be careful there. I don't know Mila's cone of vision, but I'm always a little hesitant to do too much when she gets too close. Looks like Inquisition's fine, though.
So we're gonna see Mila here. Do you think she's gonna have anything worthwhile?
She never does when you check it early.
Ooh,
This'll be bait.
well, maybe. That's hard to say.
You save it
Vanilla
for an
bottle
hour,
would be
and it's
funny.
magic. You check it, like, first thing, and it's garbage. Always how it is.
And taking that stored door, warping right to a different building.
Yep.
Link's magic, or I guess Linka.
The entrance randomizer was inside us all along. House entrance randomizer.
Bait!
Get your jabaiteds in chat.
You'll love to see it. Ooh, iron boots. Those are a different kind of bait this seed.
Yep.
2 baits in House of Wealth feels bad.
They've got a wealth of bait, one could say.
All right. That was a hinted pearl. Let's see if it had anything. Maybe. That actually, well, I mean, we might need it.
Yeah. Depends on where the other one is. And whether
Yeah.
angular.
And angular, yeah, that's... But, you know, sometimes when you get, like, a hinted Farore's Pearl when you don't have Tower of the Gods in logic, it feels bad, you know, when it's like, oh, it just gives you rupees. And it's like, well, I could have just not gotten that pearl.
Wasted my time.
Yeah. So there's... It always is nice to get something there where you're like, maybe that was worth getting. Speaking of pearls, Tot giving us Nehru's Pearl. And yeah, sad music for Grandma, if you check Grandma with the shield. I didn't know that for the longest time.
I didn't know that either. I remember somebody told me the other day. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I learned it like a month or so ago. And I was like, wait, I've been playing this game for so long and I never knew that's the trigger for the Grandma music?
Yeah. I think it was Crystal. That was... Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
Crystal.
Crystal was the one who told me for sure, too. And now Claire also going to start Windfall with Mila. Clean storage there from Claire. Meanwhile, Tingle giving Inquisition some money. Ooh, and okay, Triforce Shard's worth it.
Very nice second storage there from Claire.
Opting to store the cutscene of the windmill starting. According to some videos Spytron did about a month or two ago, that actually doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't actually have to store it.
Yeah, apparently Mila actually moves during the windmill cutscene starting. She doesn't stop during that cutscene, so.
Yep.
And I am very careful to say that according to Spytron's videos, so if that's wrong, it's not my fault. I'm basing it on information someone else provided.
Yep. What have we got in the maze? The boomerang, everybody's favorite item. That'll actually be pretty helpful in a Forbidden Wood Seed, so...
Yeah, Forbidden Wood Seed, also, you know, they don't have any other ranged items right now, so... Yeah. It can help with, you know, if you want to maybe go to DRI without going into the dungeon, that can help.
Oh, blue rupee. Him. Like Claireeon wins the bet for what was inside the pot.
You know, sometimes you just got too many predictions. Yep. Meanwhile, Inquisition being done with that initial trip to Windfall, heading up to Northern Ferry.
Yep. Pretty far out of the way, so usually you get it after your first trip to Windfall.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm getting some buffering on my end. Let me refresh.
I will just continue talking about what's happening.
Alrighty.
Right now, they both went into loading zones at the same time. Look at that. It's like they're holding hands in entirely different locations. That's how hand-holding works, right?
Yeah. Long distance hand-holding.
Claire gonna get her bait. And about to get her other bait.
What did Inquisition get from the Northern
We're
Ferry?
about to find out.
Okay, so I am ahead slightly. Let me refresh again.
Ah, Tingle statue. Maybe bait.
Yep. Alright, let's see what Inquisition does next. He's got that boomerang. If I were him, I would be looking at the Dragon Roost Island. You've got Dragon Roost Island, Crescent Moon, Paw Print. Oh, he can't do Paw Print full clear, but he can do the other part. He can peek the chest. So.
Yeah, he can't. They're in an interesting position right now where Inquisition got those power bracelets from Salvage Core and Claire got that grappling hook from Cliff Plat. And I think both of them would want also what the other one has to go into Paw Print.
Yeah.
But it looks like Inquisition is opting to head over to Dragon Roost Island here, so.
Worst comes to worst, you always have to warp back to Dragon Roost Island anyways to go do the DRC, so not the end of the world. And you'll need grappling hook for DRC, so it's a perfect time to get Paw Print afterwards.
That's true. Moblin's Letter on Windshrine. That is a useless item to us right now, but
That is, yep, one of the male items of all time.
that's yeah.
Sorry.
You know,
Interrupted you there.
when you're not wrong, you're not wrong, and right now you're not wrong. It is, yeah, those are both the vanilla song locations at the same time. See, I could not tell if that chest was spiky or not. That Inquisition got clean storage there.
Yeah, very nice.
Wooden chest, you like to see it? You don't have to worry about what you might have stored.
I don't know.
I have no idea. He's leaving, so I'll assume he saw it was wooden.
Yeah, I find it's a little easier to peek it if you're further away from the chest when you stick your head into the cliff wall.
I
So you
just
don't get
use
blocked by the
telescope.
buttons. That's also another option, yeah, especially if you're on console.
I've mispeeked it enough times, and like it always feels worse to think it's something and then go up there and it's nothing, even though the actual worst one is think it's nothing and it was something. But yeah, I mispeeked it enough times that I just gave up trying to peek it without telescope, and I'll just look at it with telescope.
That's fair.
Inquisition peeking the crescent, just, I think must have been nothing. Heading down now to Poprint. He can get Beetle here and probably go into the island.
Yep.
Oh, see, ooh, Beetle with a solid nothing.
Typical.
And Claire, much like in Inquisition's footsteps here, heading straight up to Northern Ferry after that windfall dip.
Yep. No Northern Fairy gamble this seed.
It is interesting how they both kind of had a different thing initially, and then have been doing the same route after their initial difference.
Yep.
But we're gonna see. There's a lot of checks in Poprint, so maybe
Yep.
Inquisition will find. Well, 2 of them have already been nothing. So
Yep. I do like the route Inquisition took through Poprint. If you don't have grappling hook, you want to try and maximize the odds that you get grappling hook in those other chests before you go over to this side. So you get those 2 chests on the far side, and then you come back for this one. One of those small little things.
he opted not to peek.
Interesting.
Ooh, that's a nice magic, though.
Yeah. Sphere 1. And he destroyed that boulder, so he cannot peek this chest now.
And also opting not to save warp out, I suppose. Not
Interesting.
sure about that one, but to each his own.
Yeah.
Claire getting that Tingle statue from Northern Fairy. I wonder if she will... I wonder if she'll now go to Dragon Root. Look at that. I couldn't even get the sentence out because my brain shut off, and there she goes.
Yep. Yeah.
Magic was
Pathgoma.
probably the
Makes sense.
Pathagoma. Yeah, that is a good point, Nato. That is...
Doesn't tell us if there's any key in the basement, unfortunately, because of the grapple spot. But
That's true. But,
still useful.
you know, there's almost usually a key in the basement anyway, so you just kind of assume it.
That's fair.
They're also opting. If Scale the Wall has something needed, that could be an advantage here for Claire, because, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Assuming she does go to Poprint, she will get salvage before going into Poprint, so that could work out for her. But we don't actually know she's going to Poprint. I was getting a little ahead of it. Meanwhile, Inquisition at Eastern Ferry?
Yeah,
Must be.
Fair.
Yeah. Hook shot.
All right. All right.
Well,
Diamond
no
Step
more
Dead
hover.
didn't do much. I guess
It's
it lets us
true.
get into Cabana if we would like to do hammerless Cabana for some weird reason.
Well, not even for him yet. He
That's a good point.
do that.
Yeah.
Claire opting to take that storage from Dragon Roost Island boulder chest and head down to... She's going to break into Eastern Ferry.
I think it's a pretty fair play. Lets you come back here without having to wait for Fire Mountain.
Well,
Which
Fire
would be-
Mountain's also
yeah.
hinted Baron, so
I guess that's a good point. So yeah, it's just a nice way to get in because you don't know where power bracelets are. It makes sense.
yeah, for sure. And bombs,
Yeah,
they exist somewhere in the seed, but
allegedly.
who knows? Unfortunately, we have the knowledge that if she had just gone to Paw Print, she could have full cleared it and gotten her power bracelets.
Yeah. Either way, I
But-
think it ends up being a diagonal sail to Crescent or Eastern Ferry.
Yeah. I think the play, it makes sense from her position. We have the benefit of omnipotence. That's not that we don't have that, but
Nope.
and yeah, I agree. Hookshot's never bad. Perfect knowledge. Yeah, that's better. That's a better way to phrase it. We're now gods. And knowing Claire, she's gonna be a little disappointed that it's not a Morth Hover seed.
Yeah.
But sometimes you take what you can get.
Yeah.
Omniscience. We don't have the spoiler log. Yeah. I also know it's omniscience, but omniscience is funnier.
All the science.
Claire opting not to go to Paw Print, so my looking ahead did not
All right. Wow.
come to pass.
With Horseshoe being dead, there's no real good spot to get this salvage core. Power
Yeah,
bracelets.
I do wonder when is she. I mean, she's gonna be looking to get salvage core at Paw Print,
Yeah, pretty much.
but unfortunately, we know salvage core has one of the two items that would push her to Paw Print. So Inquisition storing his grapple there.
All right.
Oh, Mesa with a bow. Unfortunately, through our hints, now we know there can't be fire, ice, and high roll. My hopes are
Yeah.
dashed.
Sag.
Mesa in the hash, gotta rush it. That's
Fair. It had a required item.
that is definitely a strategy.
Now, if you put Anton in the seed hash, I'm not rushing that, regardless of what settings they're on. So, yeah.
Yeah, Inquisition looks like he's doing a similar play to Claire here with that Crescent BPR pop print move. Nothing underneath Link's house. Grandma not hoarding any interesting items this seed.
Yeah.
Now, does Inquisition keep this tingle chart?
Moment of
I
truth.
didn't know. Oh no, Claire.
No, Claire. No.
Oh, she hit the loading zone for the house during her roll clip.
Got to visit Snot Kid.
I didn't see if Inquisition saved at Bird's Peak Rock.
I didn't see either.
Oh, no honking for either runner.
Damn. Maybe next seed.
What a tragedy. This was hinted, right, Jabunsuke? It was.
Ghost
It
ship
was
chart.
hinted. Yeah.
So maybe that was Claire's reasoning was put that off, get Ghost Ship at Crescent. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's still an option at this point. It's still
It
night
is.
one. You'd have to rush it. I'm not sure how close she is to day 2.
How much has she done sailing around at night?
She did.
Because she
Just
spent
the
a
Dragon
lot
Roost
of
Island.
time. She spent a lot of time at night on Windfall, Dragon Roost, and now Outset, both of which are islands where time doesn't always progress. So she might have
Yeah.
time, but looking like she's opting to go peak
Top
top of Headstone here.
Yeah, and with Cyclos nearby as well, you can do that. Some good routing for sure.
I can't
no
tell what
clue.
it was, but it might be a pearl. It looked
Bombs or
round.
Pearl. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Bombs exist, huh? They're round
Maybe
too.
a bottle too.
It looked rounder than a bottle to me, but I'm honestly not super sure what it was.
Yeah.
She can't get it right now. She's opting to go up for Cyclos here at Shark. Inquisition picking up his shield from Furor's mail.
Yeah.
Now, Inquisition also going to head to outside. So earlier with the Windfall, Claire was kind of following right behind Inquisition, and now with Outset, Inquisition's kind of following right behind Claire.
Yep.
So will they, won't they, of doing the same check at the same time?
Fortunately, it is daytime, so Inquisition will have to clip in.
Oh, he got the roll clip timing, just not the right angle. Oh,
No.
Cyclos with nothing. Inquisition gonna pick up his bow here. Claire, the soft reset back to Outset and to go check Beetle. That was a long soft reset.
Yeah, I'm wondering if she tried to keep the nighttime. Because I
Yeah, that
definitely
would make
think
sense.
it's slower to save warp than just finish watching us as Cyclos cutscene. So I think that's what
Yeah.
she's doing.
And also doing it to try and keep the time of day. It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
But the question is, does she still have enough time to get all the... Because Ghost Ship's really high up in Crescent.
Yeah, it is.
So it's... She might still be cutting it close regardless. But it is a really heads-up play.
Yeah, I think you have to sail to Crescent first for sure. Just to guarantee it. It looks like she's doing that, so...
Thank you. Welcome on in, Raiders from Just Sam the Boss. We have a top 24 Season 6 Wind Waker Randomizer match going on.
Yep, this is the first round. It's best of one. So whoever wins this will be moving on to round 2.
Which, winners bracket round 1 and 2 are the only best of 1 rounds in the whole tournament.
Yep.
Alright. I couldn't tell what that was, but Claire is going into the Ghost Ship, so I assume it's needed.
Ooh, very nice whiz rope juggling there.
Yeah. Inquisition also picking up his Ghost Ship chart there. I wonder, will he head up to Diamond Step to get that Ghost Ship? No, it looks like he's going for Cyclos. Makes sense, but because he's already passed the first night, routing in Ghost Ship's going to be really inconvenient for him now at this point.
Diamond Step hinted dead, Bomb Island hinted dead. It gets pretty awkward.
Yeah. And what do we got here in Ghost Ship? Skullhammer.
Alright.
Okay. And thank you for the raid, Baratar.
Oh,
Welcome on in.
hope the race went well.
Alright. Now it looks like Claire's heading down to Poprant.
Yeah, we could
Really good.
maybe see bombs on Windfall, thinking back to our path hints.
Yeah, good and logically behind bombs. What did we find on Windfall already? Was it anything worth...
Nothing that would lead to the hammer logically.
It's true.
So,
Well, we did find a Tingle statue on Mila, so maybe it's bombs on ankle.
yo, the worst timeline.
That's not impossible, and that would be a pretty wild bomb location.
Yeah.
Claire gonna get her power bracelets here.
Maybe a bit of a slap on the forehead. Dough. Could have gotten these earlier.
Yeah,
all
I
at
mean, it's
once,
always so awkward when
Hindsight.
Salvage Core has something worth having
Yeah.
for paw print, and it's just like,
Claire does have this grappling hook, so if this scale the wall chest is something, then she has a
Yeah,
significant
that could-
advantage.
that could be a pretty big advantage, especially in a top 24 match. Just not having to double dip the island.
Yep.
But we'll see. She's opting not to peek, which I definitely am still in this camp, where if I have grapple, I'll just go up and check.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Is it any no? Well,
Alrighty.
that won't. That's now a nice time save for Inquisition if he never goes back to Poprin.
Yep.
We know he won't have to, but yeah, the question is, will he? He did now opt to head back to Windfall, though. He's starting hide and seek. Looked like he opted not to door cancel. I don't think I saw any.
Yeah, he didn't. Which is fair. I think Pompey and Vera is always a gamble if you do Lenzo door cancel. It's one of those things where you'll end up last locationing it just because you have to go through Lenzo's upper house twice, which means you have to ride the windmill or do another door cancel. So,
or if you have the leaf, you don't have to ride the windmill.
That's true. You can do the leaf.
It's still better to not.
Yeah.
Ankle could have bait bag for bombs being the round thing on top of headstone, maybe. And let's make it worse. Let's put leaf on bomb mail.
Yuck.
Claire opting to do DRC now. I like the move. She has everything she'd really want for DRC at this point.
Yeah. Maybe you could say bombs or fire and ice just to get that first floor, go through that faster. But still not too bad.
That's fair. But a lot of people will also put off DRC for Leaf, thinking like, oh, Leaf is such a good, but I think Leaf helps in DRC less than any other dungeon. You don't actually need to use Leaf that much. Inquisition doing an interesting strat here for the kids.
Wow.
Gets it.
Very nice. That's an annoying side hop to do, just because the setup. If you mess it up.
It's one of those ones that when you get it, you feel just super clean, and when you miss it, you want to forfeit.
Yep.
But he made it look easy, so what do we know?
True.
Ivan with a solid nothing. Thanks, kids.
Yeah. Come on, Miss Marie.
All right, Miss Marie.
Oh,
also nothing.
That's the worst.
Well,
hide and seek, no Lenzo door cancel, got nothing.
Yeah. Now that's also potentially bad for Inquisition if Claire does comes with Lenzo door cancel and there's something up there that could be an unfortunate windfall trip for him, since it looked like he went to windfall just for that hide and seek.
Looks like he's gonna get pop rent, scale the wall as well, since he didn't peek that earlier.
DRC is the play then? Maybe. There's still a little bit of overworld neither runner has checked, which is the top of Private Oasis and Angular.
Those are the only two checks besides this checks in DRC. So yeah.
Yeah. There's still a little bit of overworld that maybe that's the play, but that's also a bit wild. They also technically have tree branch in Forest Haven, but that was hinted as a sword, so they know they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst case, I don't think DRC's a bad play here, but is it the perfect play? Only hindsight will tell.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Pick's really disappointed. We're half an hour into the seed and neither runner has even pretended to go towards Angular.
If we have a hook shot, we could peek it at this point. It wouldn't be a terrible play.
That's true.
I think DRC is the correct call here.
I agree. Well, actually, now that I think about it, an interesting consequence in this seed is we know Goma is leaf locked.
Yep.
So, will the logic be really messed up and give us Leaf in DRC?
Yeah, we've got Rat Room, Boarded Up Chest, and Bird's Nest all currently Sphere 0.
And if one of those is a small key, Leaf can be anywhere except for the big key chest.
I want to say it could still be in the big key chest if we get all 4 small keys. Yeah, it
No,
can.
because you need...
Oh, no. Yeah.
Claire opting to do DRC forwards here.
You're right. The grappling hook's still out of logic at the moment.
Yeah. Because Leaf locks grapple. Wait. Yeah. What happened to my brain just now? BK chest boss key. We don't know. BK chest could also still be a small key. The really funny logic would be if there's a grapple, like, say, Bird's Nest, and then BK chest has a small key. And by said grapple, I meant leaf. You have a brain. True.
They're getting a little boost.
It was
from the birdie
taken
there.
from me in the war. Inquisition storing his way into Oasis here. Definitely a risk.
Yeah, hammerless cabana. It's one of those gambles.
Oh, he
Something
doesn't
good,
have hammer.
way out. Yeah,
Oh no, I kind of forgot that he hasn't done his ghost ship.
a little unfortunate. Yeah, it's just sitting there in ghost ship at the moment, but
This is definitely a risky play because Hammerless Cabana is slow enough that even if this is something worth getting, it might not be a time-saving play.
yeah.
And no small key in the basement here in DRC.
All right, so we've got quite a few more checks in logic. Could see a leaf in here somewhere. Is a bird sitting
Yeah.
on it? No.
No, the bird's sitting on a treasure chart.
Inquisition does this little peek here. If you get halfway through the gate, you can stick your head in the wall, just like you do with the peek for the maze chest on Windfall, and save a little time climbing behind the ladder and hookshotting.
There's the Picto, so Claire is definitely gonna have an easier time grabbing Pompey and Vera at some point this seed than Inquisition might if he has to. They're opting to open up the blue warp. All right, this is the hard part of... Oh, he's just gonna kill the Redeads. Never mind.
That's fair.
Oh, the other Redead playing nice and not avoiding him. Ooh, Claire missing what is affectionately known as... Yeah, there it is. Sick-ass skip from Pix, but Claire not quite getting it. Getting it that time, though, that was a good sick-ass skip.
That was very nice. That was sick. Ass.
Skip.
Nothing in Cabana. So that hammerless Cabana play getting really punished, unfortunately, for Inquisition.
Yeah, definitely. And that's Hammerless Cabana is another one of those. It's not just Hammerless Cabana, but breaking in is a really dangerous gamble to make in Season 6, because on our current version of the randomizer now, Cabana Deed can be considered a foolish item if there's nothing inside of there.
Yeah.
So
it's very
anytime
risky.
anytime you go in there without Cabana Deed, it is a risky gamble because maybe that Cabana Deed's just at the Fire Mountain that was hinted foolish, and
Never find it, so you never have any reason to go there. Yeah.
exactly. Spiky chest in DRC basement. Maggie's letter.
All right. Save that for later. We're still without a delivery bag, 35-ish minutes in. So can't cash that in for a check.
Does sick ass skip the intended way? Do you call that sick ass skip? You're losing me.
I think it checks out. Yeah, sick ass skip.
Isn't that just going through the dungeon?
You could call it that too, probably. Yeah.
I guess. All right, Inquisition. It looks like Angular Peak is nothing, but we are going to peek the cave. Peak spelled differently this time.
I think Pix in shambles right now.
All right, I could
Can't
not tell what was in that.
Classic. Check that off
He
your
could-
bingo card.
He could tell, but he'll just know if he has to come back or not. I had no idea what he
Speaking
saw.
marks his tracker.
Nothing in Angular? All right, I'll trust Natto.
So then looks like DRC is logically the play then.
Yeah, well, but then also we've found that Picto here, so maybe the play is in Lenzo's house, you know? That's definitely a lot you can go. Apart from there's been quite a few spiky chests in this dungeon though. Another Tingle statue.
That's number 3.
Breaking into FF could have been a good idea. Yeah, that's true. Claire's in a good position. Well,
You know where a sword is.
yeah,
You
but that
could-
sword's so inconvenient to get
Oh,
without
yeah.
Leaf.
I think you definitely wait until you've done Forbidden Woods. Or you do it before Forbidden Woods.
Yeah.
So there's a better times to get it for sure.
It is in logic, but yeah, that the FF play is an interesting one, and I don't dislike it, but it's definitely a weird position to be in with knowing there's a sword on the top of Tree Branch. Now, Inquisition going to get his hammer here, not juggling the Wizrobe, just taking it slow and steady, making sure he doesn't get any spawns. Inquisition gonna be kicking himself here. Yeah, I think you're right. And mini boss DRC Spiky.
Just everything is spiky in DRC. Dang.
Stack DRC today. Yeah.
Clear slightly
Maybe
missed
this is a sword and it'll push her to
Yeah.
breaking
that.
into FF.
Because with that new storage spot that she found, you don't even need bombs to do the bomb push.
It's true.
Makes it very nice in terms of routing.
Getting that joy pendant, Miss Marie will be happy. Inquisition picking up that hammer. I'm sure he's not happy to have found that immediately after doing hammerless Cabana.
Yeah, feels bad, man.
Oh, Claire.
Blinked and I missed it. I just got storage.
Clean storage. I wonder what she'll get. It wasn't a shield.
Wasn't Picto. Wasn't Wallet. Nothing I can see at the moment.
Might have been a shard, or Din's Pearl, or a letter, or a Tingle statue. It's a fun mystery game. What did Claire store? Maybe we'll see if Inquisition doesn't store it.
Yep.
Yeah, shard's not too unlikely. There's plenty of things it could have been that we wouldn't, Command Melody, any shard, any Tingle statue. Note to Mom, Cabana Deed.
Okay.
And another Spiky. This is a stacked... This one can't be Leaf, though. This is... I just don't think it can.
Yeah, it's out of logic. at the moment.
Deluxe Picto. Alright, so, surely... Well, actually, Deluxe Picto doesn't matter. Menenko was hinted dead, but... Stored a Tingle statue? Alright. Fourth Tingle statue stored.
Did we determine what was on Chest Across Lava Pit? Was it
Claire looked at it and didn't get it, so I'm gonna assume it was wooden.
Okay. Yeah, she has the tools to get it, so.
Yeah.
And I think the left chest was the big key, so we don't need to do any storage here.
Well, she's checked every chest in the dungeon, so... And that's
That
another
too.
Spiky! At Boss Stairs right chest. What are we gonna have? Oh, Cabana Deed. Well, you can't... You're not gonna find it then, I guess. Inquisition
six.
opting to shoot down the platform instead.
I think Claire did this as well, but then she went backwards through DRC, I think.
She went forwards through DRC.
Or, sorry, I think she still shot it down, but then went forwards. Not
Oh,
100% on that.
I missed her shooting it down then.
Although she did do the sick-ass skip, so maybe not.
Oh, yeah, I'm not 100%. Well, she would have done the sick-ass skip just because if she went forward, she's up at that bridge, and if she wanted to check the big key chest, since she knew it couldn't be a small key.
That's true.
Just doing Goma now, a good resident sleeper boss. Yeah, you beat me to it in chat.
Nap time.
A nice boss full of cutscenes. So I've never seen nap time from Pop Time before. The sick ladder dodge on that choo-choo from Inquisition. Picto locks the seed. Yeah, it seems like it. That is... Yeah, you're right, Picto. The only checks left that aren't that sort of Forest Haven are the Picto checks. That's really unfortunate for Inquisition too, though, since he opted not to do Lenzo door cancel. That might have... Oh, Claire going for the storage, not quite getting it.
Good use of that boomerang we got. And a quick work of Goma there, 2-cycle, very nice.
It's always funny using the boomerang to kill something. Especially like a boss.
Yeah, this harmless little thing murders like a giant abomination monster.
I think we should extend it, make the boomerang be able to kill everything.
Everything, huh?
Everything. Puppet
Final
Ganon.
blow on Ganondorf.
Ganon, yeah, just the boomerang sticking out of his head in that cutscene.
Yep. Just gotta make sure it doesn't come back to you afterwards. Otherwise he'll be unfrozen. No! Ah. Inquisition getting bullied.
You know, sometimes that's just how it be. Yep. That Bokoblin might be getting a promotion.
Let's go. Inquisition playing it safe, not wanting to get burned by the lava. No leaf, no way to recover it, so... You can make the jump across the gap, but you can always miss it too, and then lose 45 seconds or so.
That's one of those jumps that, like, once you learn it, you always get it, and you stop thinking about it, and then one time you'll miss it and be like, oh, right, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Claire here, setting up her Lenzo door cancel. Just gonna be able to get it with the hide-and-seek kids.
Yep.
Were there any RAs for this race? I do not believe so, no.
Yep. Just your regular Season 6 settings.
I don't know. I didn't follow their scheduling thread. I don't know if they just couldn't agree on any RAs or if one of them didn't opt in. I'm not sure what the story is there, but yeah, this is vanilla.
Okay. First kid, first try.
Feels good.
No. Don't waste time talking to the wrong one 10 times because they circle around you.
And Inquisition picking up that Picto. That's a
Picking up.
tongue twister if I've
Pictoing
ever.
up.
Picto up.
Yep. Mario, I Picto up the Picto box. Please forgive me.
No, Luigi. I won't forgive you. Sorry, that reset me to factory defaults.
Dang. We found the off switch.
Finally. See some different kid strats from them too, though, since Claire has door cancel. A nice Link's a rock climber here.
Yep.
Or a goat ascending a nearly vertical wall.
Yeah, probably more akin to that.
Pretty goat-like.
Oh. Claire doing the heart attack method that gives me a heart attack because you can just void out randomly.
Crave that mineral pilled. Sorry, you're younger than me. Am I speaking how the kids do? That is a new way to get up to this ledge.
Like the boomer who tries to incorporate the memes into the class lesson.
Like
That's like a
Steve
6-year-old
Buscemi
meme at that point.
It's like that Steve Buscemi. How do you do, fellow kids? Double spiky in Lenzo's house. Oh my god.
Sitting there, huh?
Lenzo door cancel was if this.
Alright, well that's useless.
And yeah, that is pretty useless. But that is a wild leaf for not doing Inquisition's also going to be kicking himself when he gets that leaf because now getting up there is going to be really annoying for him.
Oh yeah.
Because he's gonna need to talk to Lenzo and unlock the door if he doesn't do a blind door cancel. That is really unfortunate for Inquisition then.
Yep. Oh, Claire?
Claire forgetting which kid she has to catch.
I think she was getting the preemptive jukes out of the way so Ivan can't juke her here. Look at that. Yep.
Anton's like, what are these kids doing? We get to see the garbage from Ivan. And pretty soon we'll get to see the garbage from Miss Marie. Do you think Inquisition's gonna store this,
He exited from the normal, the boss room area, so you probably could get away with it, yeah.
Oh, he's
Alright.
opting not to.
Instantly
Bait
wrong.
bag on Pompey Vera.
For those bombs on top of Headstone, maybe.
I don't know if that was bombs or Din's Pearl.
If it was bombs, then that could be our path to Helm Rock King.
Oh yeah, big pigs in logic too.
We have a big pig, yeah. Still no bottle, unfortunately, so we won't be able to save Grandma while we're there.
Oh, that outset fair is in logic too, huh? That's a check in this game.
Yep. I like to forget that one exists.
A tragic check that exists. We don't have any RAs this seed, but with RAs, it's no longer the worst check in the settings because
Which one's
depending
the
on your
worst?
RAs, you get Overlook and Shark Island.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Claire now opting to head into Forbidden Woods. I definitely get this play.
Oh yeah.
The only
Fast
thing
full clear.
Yeah. The only thing she'd want for like optimal Forbidden Woods at this point are bombs and fire ice. But like, are you willing to put off how quick Forbidden Woods is for, 10 seconds of time save? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Where was Leaf? Leaf was in Lenzo's house, so that is a big punish from Inquisition not doing door cancel with when he was doing the kids.
Yep.
Fire Ice is here. Oh, that's a good point. Fire Ice is here. But we don't know that you'd get Fire Ice in time to use it in this dungeon.
Oh,
It was not bombs on...
Alrighty.
It was not bombs on top of Headstone. Now we know. Surprised Claire didn't get the stored off tree bench first. I think she's just going to pick that up after she kills Kelly Demos.
Yeah. Oh, very clean storage.
Yeah.
Oh. Classic boomerang hitbox. This tree in particular has some really bad hitboxes, it feels like.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you bonk when you're nowhere near the size of the tree. Boomerang did there.
Looks like Inquisition heading over to Goma here, ready to fight the honk shoe boss.
Tingle's cousin.
Might have been a bottle. I think it looked rounder than a bottle on top of Headstone, but I guess we won't know unless they go back to pick it up.
Claire, gonna grab this key. I think you do need to grab the keys because you do want that big key without. I guess she picked up bombs, so never mind.
I also think at this point, you want to get rid of your storage if you can, and it's a convenient, maybe you'll get the big key.
Yeah.
But dumping the chest storage is pretty nice. You'd agree if it was sword 3-4. Yeah, but like... Claire has done Kali Demos enough that I think she's confident in one-cycling Kali Demos even with the hero sword. So I don't think that sword she thinks of as a huge thing that's going to slow her down.
Yeah. Making our way through Forbidden Woods. I think.
Yeah.
What do we need for go mode? We're still missing 2 swords we don't know the location of. 1 bow that's a question mark, and I think 4 shards.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
What's the count?
no,
yeah, 4
items,
shards.
just not the
4
ones
shards sounds right.
that are hard required to beat the game.
Yeah, because Claire has 2, one of which was from Goma, and the other one is also the one Inquisition has. So
Yeah, from the second gift from Tingle.
So yeah, we're looking for 2 swords, a bow, and 4 shards. Well, I'll say a bow and a half. One of them's in here.
Yep.
There's magic really low here, though.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna, yeah. Pick up. There's some magic drops in that grass, but...
Yeah, opting not to peek this chest. If I'm low on magic, usually I'll just
no.
peek the chest. Oh,
Wow. That was a good recovery.
Monka S right there. Oh, no, Claire! I think
It
that
was spiky, too.
Uh-oh.
I'm fairly certain that was spiky.
Yeah. That or a key chest. It was definitely one of the 2.
You saw wood? I thought it was spiky, but the commentary page says the stream's a little small. So maybe it wasn't.
Alright.
I've been wrong before, I'll be wrong again.
I'm wrong every time I speak on commentary. Alright.
What? The Mothula mini-boss with...
The goods?
There's that fire ice.
It is very good.
That is... You know, back to what I was telling Pix, you know, we don't know that we're gonna get that fire ice before we'd want it in Forbidden Woods. That is exactly the check you want it for. So,
Yeah.
you were never gonna get it. Oh yeah, Claire stored a shard. That's what was in Hollow Tree's mouth.
Yeah.
That was a good catch. I kind of forgot she'd stored a spiky chest. All right, based on her not doing anything to go back and get the tall room, I guess maybe it was just wooden.
Okay. I couldn't quite tell. Spiky.
That is spiky. Oh, opting to get it now instead of on the way back.
Makes sense.
I guess
Yeah.
since you've already taken so much time to look at it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the bottle.
Plus you don't have to deal with the chew jellies,
True.
which won't be an issue since you're not doing any storage, but slightly annoying.
They're always annoying. That's true.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like neither chest is worth picking up. I couldn't really see them, but I'll trust her eyes over mine.
Yeah. I think it's one of the rooms that's I like the most with CTMC. Because it's just like, you don't have to worry about it. Just stop, you know, a few paces into the door. I don't need these. Just walk on out.
Position getting that cabana. Oh no, it was Maggie's letter. Where was Deed? Oh, it was outside the boss room.
Yep.
I think right was a key. Oh, maybe. Oh, wow. You know, both Forbidden Woods and DRC having a lot of spiky chests.
They gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. There's another shard there.
Yeah.
Well, we went from needing to find 4 shards to only needing to find 2 really quickly, so... I wonder, do you think Claire just goes straight to, not Forest Haven, to, Forsaken Fortress after Forest Haven here?
I think I would maybe use that to turn it to night for Windfall night checks. So if we've got Fire and Ice, I don't see why not. Although maybe you wait to do Windfall when you got the delivery bag.
Also, you know, going to Forsaken Fortress makes it night. Inquisition opting to do a blind door cancel here. I'm gonna be honest, it has been so long since I've done blind door cancel, I don't remember how to do it.
Not too bad. I say that, but
I know, I just don't remember the steps, so I'm sure I'd miss something. But he gets it pretty cleanly, he made it on in.
Yep.
Oh, he's picking up the command melody first.
The order in which you open these chests really says a lot about you as a person.
And there's that leaf. I'm sure he's not very happy about that one.
Yep. Just sitting there the entire time. Wins a door cancel, just wins you the seed. Unless Big Pig has something, I guess.
That's true. And yeah, Claire did find a wallet in the Forbidden Woods Big Key chest, so she's gonna have a couple mail checks on her way out. Oh,
We've got 4 mail checks that popped into logic after beating Forbidden Woods.
it's true.
I guess technically 5 if you count arrow mail. You have to
No,
beat another
yeah, that's
dungeon
definitely
first.
5 because bombs were in here, so that's what
Yep.
put that in logic. There's Mail Woods.
Can you scoop up the poison water?
The Windfall Helmrock was Leaf and Lenzo. Yeah, probably. I think that has to be it. Yeah, and with the Skullhammer was also bomb locked, so yeah, the Leaf kind of just had to be it.
Claire, not
Confirmed
getting...
key on top of tall room. We also thought there was a key.
in the right side of the maze.
There could have been a key in the maze because Claire peeked those really quickly and they were hard to see for us.
I don't know if Inquisition's got enough height. He should get the void, maybe. I don't think he did.
And yeah, that was a clean. She got 3 fire arrow hits and then a bomb to kill Callie Demos there.
Yeah, fire arrows are the fastest way to defeat Callie Demos, but it depends on RNG. So she knew she got 3 hits, so just went for the bomb of the last
well,
one.
it depends on RNG. That's a weird fight because it's like RNG dependent for a human, but you could TAS it to do it from anywhere.
Yeah.
No need to get Master Sword and you don't get a sword. That is true. There's not. And looks like they might finally hold hands getting this
Yo.
check. Inquisition not leaf pumping at all here. Oh,
Yeah.
as I say it.
He got quite a bit of height from the thing. He should get the grab here.
Yeah. They're
Inquisition's
really gonna hold. They're
Oh,
gonna be
wow.
so close together.
Yeah. But we held hands in the bulb in Forbidden Woods.
Oh my god.
Oh. Inquisition thought he was 1 bulb higher.
This tournament and the schedule for it, I think.
Gotta be a command for that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There's the schedule. For more information on the tournament, the best place would probably be the Racing Discord.
Yeah.
Alright, I did not see which mail that was, but it was one of them. Oh, I didn't know there was a bracket command. That's good to know.
Was that wallet on wallet mail?
I think that was Orca mail.
Okay. Oh, this
Yeah,
is wallet
that was
mail.
Orca mail. And down to Outset we go, where I think we're gonna see a pig.
Yeah. A yeet and a fairy.
Oh, right, the fairy. Right, that's a check.
We've even got the bait from good old friend. What was it,
True.
Maggie?
Maggie coming through for us in the end.
Yep. We still will have to buy a pair potentially if Top of Headstone was something, but I think Claire's got it marked off on her tracker as dead. So
Yeah, it looks like it. And also, it very easily, it looked round, so I think it was Din's Pearl.
okay. Oh,
Whoa.
that's a style yeet right there.
Look at that pig go.
I usually turn myself, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not 100% on how it works.
I don't know. I liked that pig doing spirals in the air. That was beautiful.
I feel like you should get bonus points for that. Bonus race time bucks.
I wish the pig left behind like a trail as it went. Yo, a purple rupee? That's worthless.
Not even gonna pick it up.
Before someone says it's worth 50 rupees, that's worthless.
Right on cue.
I predicted what was gonna happen. I've been in a Twitch chat before. I know how it is. All right. Is Outset Fairy gonna have anything? Do we have any believers?
I think all the believers died 10 seeds ago when Outset Great Fairy continually was nothing.
Wait, did Expensive Beetle have Hurricane Spin? I wasn't reading the mail.
I think I had a bottle too, yeah.
Oh my gosh. There are dozens of us. All right, Pix is the one Great Fairy, Outset Fairy believer. Let's see.
Inquisition gonna be doing a peek for this chest? Interesting. Not sure on the timing how fast that is or not. But you need to go up here anyways.
Yeah,
'cause
I
you've
think
got storage.
Outset Fairy pointless. Let's
Wow.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that is
think-
useless.
Since you have to go up there anyway, I don't know how much I value that peak, but it is an interesting way to peek the chest.
Yeah.
Worst
that
fairy.
Favorite
True.
Needle Rock though. If we didn't have Fire and Ice. I feel like Two-Eye Fairy might be faster. Depends on where you start, I suppose.
My fairy.
It's a long cutscene for sure, but
Yeah. It might depend on how you kill the Octo.
that too.
Idiot.
Damn. Some Outset Great Fairy haters in the chat.
It's true.
Respect.
We got some Outset Great Fairy haters on the stream.
Yeah, that's a good point. They hated him because he told the truth.
Let's see, so how many checks are in FF? There's 5. Well, 6 with Arrow Mail. I'm not counting Helmrock because you're not looking for that. How many items do we need from Go Mode? 2, 3, 5. So FF's probably not going to have all your items, but yeah, clear option to go FF. That was an interesting little route there. She gave the fairy to Grandma, but then instead of playing Song of Passing, just warped to FF, which will turn at night.
Yeah. Smart heads up.
FF likely has delivery bag. That is a good point, but I think there's some other things that could.
Is
be
there any
delivery
reason
bag,
for it to
right?
have delivery bag? I feel like there's
No,
We're-
that
we're
like
all in
all
Logic
the
at the moment.
overworld, yeah, all the rest of the overworld's in Logic, so I don't know that it has to have delivery bag.
yeah.
We have enough left in the overworld that I think FF could be empty. I don't
Yeah.
know that I'd bet on it, but it could be. And it's true, we don't have a Hyrule Baron hint.
See player make quick work of Phantom getting it with that double damage from the soup. she's been doing a new route through Forsaken Fortress compared to what people usually do, because normally you would save this for last in Season 5 settings and store it, but she found a new storage spot, and that lets her not have to worry about the bomb push storage with the mini blends bothering you.
I don't actually know if I'm responsible for this, but I did learn from Tanjo, and I'm sure I told Claire at one point the route of killing Phantom Ganon first and then go doing the rest of the dungeon and then storing his chest. Because even if you bomb push, then you won't have mini blends if you kill him first and then leave to do the rest of the dungeon.
Okay.
I don't actually know if I'm responsible for it, but I'm vain, so I will take credit.
Same. You made this? You found this strat? No, I found this strat.
Well, I'm not that vain. I did watch Tanjo do it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Inquisition looks like he's having to climb up the vanilla way, the tall room, but we'll get a good look at this chest now.
Yep. See if Claire made the right call.
That's one of our shards.
All right. Looks like it was wooden after all, so. As is usually the case, the runner was correct.
Yeah, I always trust their eyes over my eyes, especially on comms.
Oh, that poor mini blend. Oh, that was brutal. Here, you'll see the new storage spot. Look at that.
Claire getting a lot of clean storages.
Oof, falling through the wall there slightly.
It's less about the quality of the streams and more just the size.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it gets rid of the delay entirely if you adjust the quality. This is what I felt like happened. Let's see. So maybe after this, I wonder where Claire would be looking to go. We've got Southern Ferry into Ice Ring as an option. Check your mail at Southern Ferry. I think that's probably the best option at this point.
Yeah, I think that, well, no, yeah, I think you're right.
Because you want delivery bag before you go to Great Fish. You want delivery bag before you go to Outset as well. Or not Outset, Windfall.
The real punish here, though, is that if delivery bag is at Great Fish or Needle Rock,
then you're two-tripping it. Oh,
Yeah.
Zunari's dead, though, actually. So never mind.
oh,
Zunari's dead.
true.
You could go Great Fish, Needle Rock then, just fine.
Yeah. I think either one of those makes sense.
Yep.
Southern Ferry, Ice Ring, or Great Fish Needle Rock at that point, you kind of...
Same number of checks, same-ish time frame to do them?
I think Southern Ferry, Ice Ring's a little bit faster, but
Probably.
we're looking for enough items that you're probably going to do both, you
Yeah.
know?
Going with the mindset that you're going to full clear.
I'd have to
Solid.
pass a bit of time before the mails. That's true, but with sailing and then doing both of those, you have both of those available to you as like things to do. So
There's a mailbox at Needle Rock you can also grab.
yeah.
So. Hello,
Oh.
birdie. Alright. Too short slightly. Oh, we got one.
2. Oh no. 3. I don't know what happens when you break the mask here. Oh, he slide.
Did the item slide, yo. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gone though.
Whip out that boomerang.
Boomerang.
Panic. Nobody panic. We're fine. This is fine. Just spam the boomerang, honestly.
Oh no.
Claire's
And
trying to guide him
I
back
don't think
over to the jail cell. Interesting.
I didn't know the bow could hurt Helmrock.
Yeah, it can. I think regular arrows work as well. It's not very
That
useful
was-
most of the time, but good recovery.
Yeah, that was a good recovery from a terrible situation.
Yep. Inquisition having a bit of trouble with this roll clip.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that
clip.
is bomb push clip, I guess. Yeah.
I was about to be like, do you roll clip there?
No, I don't.
That'd be a wild way to do this.
The thing where you clippy through the wall in some manner.
One
Technical
clip, two
term.
clip, roll
Semantics.
clip, bomb clip.
Bomb clip. Yeah. The bombs are blue, so it makes sense. Math checks out.
Roll clip, blue clip. Oh, Claire opting to go to Western now. I kind of forgot she hasn't done this.
Yeah, she opted not to swim. I don't know why. My mother and child was dead. She chose not to do it. You're not gonna find anything inside, of course, but you got that way.
You
to
can
know that.
roll. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have to with storage. You don't have to roll clip at all. You can just climb up and it'll push you out of bounds.
Yeah. I acknowledge the Dr. Seuss. Believe it or not, I have read a Dr. Seuss book. It's been a while, but I can read.
Which
Just
one
not
was
the
it?
hints. It was a tough one. I think it was the Lorax. There's a star-bellied Sneeches. Yeah, that one took me a few hours. Oh,
Which mail was that? That was one of them, but that was the lights.
all right, that was Grandma.
That was
Mel.
grandma mail. Required grandma.
Oh.
And arrow with a sword. Wow.
Have a little bit of a casino.
And look, let's mail that sale.
They're so excited picking up that required items.
Oh wow, yeah, it is really a casino, and Hyrule could still be that sword.
Yep.
Mail the sale. Yep, send it away. You can't sail anymore.
Yep.
What if they let you do that?
You just lost your item. Congratulations. Soft locked.
Oh, you could cruise everywhere.
Oh
You're not
boy.
soft locked. You're just miserable.
We lose about 8 hours.
Inquisition
Depending
going
on
on
the
the
setting.
left side of this door. I've never seen the big key skip from this side, but he got it.
Looked like he was moving upwards slightly, which is weird.
Yeah, when you go to the right side, you just
You
walk.
can just walk straight through. Not even
Yeah.
that bad.
Looks like he's not found. No, he did found. That was a lot of fire arrows, so a lot of them weren't hitting, but he made it.
Yeah. Very nicely done.
I just thought he hadn't found it because he shot it only takes 4 fire arrows to kill Kalidemos, so that was a wild. I also don't have his audio on, so I couldn't hear that he was hitting it.
Yeah. Kelly Damos has an audio cue whenever it takes damage, so usually that's how you tell whenever you're using bomb strats or fire arrow strats, but again, no audio, can't tell as easily.
Oh,
Careful, Claire.
my heart.
Ah, mirror shield.
Mirror shield.
There's gonna be a lot of bait spikies out there, I imagine.
Oh god, yeah.
Let's see where Inquisition heads to next. Probably for Forsaken Fortress, if I had to guess. Yeah,
Yep.
makes sense.
Right up to FF. Yeah. It's kind of the most check dense thing. You need to kill the boss anyway.
Yeah. I think, aren't we still missing a sword as well as a shard? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's
two items.
one sword, one shard.
Yeah.
And The thing about the potential bait checks we have left is all of them kind of we won't know they're bait at first, because
They lead to other stuff.
yeah, exactly. Like delivery bag, the tingle statue. The tingle statue will know pretty quick.
Yep.
I know Claire likes to check Master Sword Chamber when it's available.
Gotta go
Or
for
if
that
it's
high
available.
roll gamble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's one of those mind game things where how well you know your opponent. Do they go for the high roll gamble?
Oh god, you know what? You know what it could be?
What?
Is the shard somewhere and then the delivery bag is in Hyrule.
Maximum chaos.
And then, and then maybe it'll be like note to mom or something. There's a few hard locked delivery bag checks still.
Yep.
That is possible. Angular checked. I don't know if Claire's been to Angular.
She hasn't been to Cabana either. So
Inquisition went to Angular and it was nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, Claire's not been to Angular. Looking at her tracker right now, that looks like 2 out of 2 still.
Yep. So I'd say
got
Claire
that,
still has a
yeah.
lead. It's not as big as it might seem because Inquisition's done a few more overworld checks.
Yeah, it really depends on how nasty the last sword and last shard are.
Yeah.
If my thing of like maybe, the shard's somewhere and then the delivery bag is in Hyrule, I actually think it's not too far off. But
Yeah.
if they're like, both at Ice Ring, then Claire has a huge advantage. So
Oh yeah, for sure. They're certainly not there. Just some love from the Great Fairy. Not a lot of heart pieces this seed.
yeah, that's true. A lot of heart pieces, but no extra hearts.
Yeah. Like season 6 seeds is more common to get just that one extra heart because of those Great Fairy checks that are added in.
I did a race with Snacks yesterday. We found 4 heart containers in that seed.
Oh wow.
It was a season 6 seed.
Season 6. Just rolling into Ganon's castle with 7
hearts.
Huh?
It was wild.
Yeah. Just let Ganon beat up on you for a little bit just to make him feel better.
It almost felt like it was back in season 4, like before CTMC, so you
CTMC,
just find heart
yeah.
pieces all the time. Was that Spiky? The frozen chest?
It looked like it. I'm not
Yeah,
wrong
it
this
was.
time.
Let's see. There's our shard.
If anybody got my back, I always know Ice Ring Outer Chest has got my back.
True. Hyrule Gamba. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Hyrule Gamba
After this,
after the inside, yeah. Because it's like, this is also a convenient save scum spot to check both Angular and Cabana.
Yep.
Well, actually, she'd want to save after the cutscene. Otherwise, you're watching that cutscene more
That's
than
true.
once.
Alrighty. 1 sword and she's got 13 locations remaining. So,
Opting not to check Hyrule immediately, going down to Angular.
yep. Maybe she does Cabana after Hyrule Gamble then.
Yeah, that could make it save at
Yeah.
Hot G, and then yeah, that makes sense too. I will reiterate though, I really hope it's delivery bag in Master Sword Chamber for like cafe bar to have the sword. That
Yep.
would just be such a fun
In quotations.
little experience for us all.
Yeah. You can make it even better. You could have it lead to Note to Mom, which leads to the last Tingle statue.
Oh God, you're right. I kind of forgot they didn't have Note to Mom yet. I'm just so used to like at this point in the seed, I have it or I've stored it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't have Note to Mom. I don't think they could have stored it either. I think we know all their storage.
Yep.
And here's the Hyrule Gamba. Let's see, this is a Sphere 7 Master Sword Chamber. So if this is like several steps to a sword, that's wild.
Cool. Unfortunate.
Aww.
Not today.
The dream is dead.
We can all go home now. You can leave, everybody. Master Sword Chamber was dead.
The question is, does she check Cabana first or Windfall? There, well, that
It looks like she saved at Diamond or Angular, so
yeah, just
it
use
becomes a
that.
bit more awkward to get Private Oasis.
That's true. And this one I also don't hate because at this point, especially at this point, you're like, what if I just never find Delivery Bag? And that's also the same thing with checking Cabana out of logic.
Yeah. Is this transparent chest spiky? I don't know if either runner peeked it.
That was a
Wow.
clean shot, though.
Yeah. That's... It was spiky.
Oh.
So I definitely would have made a beeline for that.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting that. So I guess she didn't peek it. There it is.
There's the sword.
Wow. Triple sevens on the casino. Well, maybe not triples. Pretty good. Regardless, we got the sword. Yeah.
And to Hyrule she goes. That is,
123 go mode. So
yeah.
This will be a new record for the fastest season 6 seed, I want to say.
It'll be close. I think the record on race time right now is like a 130 from Advocate, so...
Within the realm of possibility for Claire. Given her
Yeah.
Execution.
But I don't think it's definitely not like a free
Yeah.
season 6 record. It would be hype. It'll be tough. That's, a sub 7-minute high roll is not impossible, but it's not most people don't get that consistently.
Yep.
But it would be hype. I won't lie. But that is, I'd say that a pretty jet seed, which these dungeons, it makes sense, but
Oh, yeah.
definitely pretty fast. And we never found Delivery Bag.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if it's in just like a foolish location just sitting somewhere.
Yeah.
I think all that we have left is Creeb. And that has to unlock like multiple things. If it
is anything, yeah.
Yeah, if it is anything.
Well, it'll clearly be Creeb, Delivery Bag, Creeb, Tingle Statue, Ankle, Delivery Bag, and then like Moblin's Letter, Note to Mom, and then Note to Mom, Hero's Charm. Right?
The trail of items that lead to nothing. Yep.
We know nothing in Cabana was anything. We know that. Inquisition checked all of that
Yeah.
earlier. He did a hammerless Cabana immediately before finding Hammer. It was a little tragic.
Yeah.
There's his last shard, getting that on Ice Ring. Just missing 2 sword. He needs the sword from the male. Which male had this sword again?
Grandma Mail, I believe.
Grandma. No, Arrow
They're
Mail.
from Arrow Mail. Yeah.
Arrow Mail. So he just hasn't picked up the post FF.
Oof. Falling down here on Ice Ring always feels rough.
Yeah.
Oh no. Every time you roll off those ledges, it just feels like it just drops you straight in the water.
Aren't ice physics fun?
Yep. So fun, in fact. What if you slipped on the ice and fell and it instantly killed you?
Oh, that's right.
Wouldn't that be
Grandma Mail
wacky?
had lights. He's missing his lights from Grandma. Now that makes more sense.
Not fun? That sounds like my perfect idea of fun. I always love the elongated heads that the boats models get whenever they
As
do
they
this
turn.
cutscene. Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear they didn't used to do that. I don't think it's a thing with custom sales, but I just don't remember it until custom sales became a thing.
Custom sales can make things a little buggy sometimes.
Yeah, I've noticed King Red Lions like to flash random colors sometimes.
I always like it when he turns like gray and it looks like he's turning into a statue. Ooh, a nice first shot there from Claire.
Two. Ah. Oh,
Ooh,
so
that was so close. Oh no.
alright.
Alright.
Still pretty good.
Yeah. That was a couple close misses that were tragic and then just getting a clean shot at the end anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that that sword from Arrow Mail for Inquisition. Also gonna pick up his lights probably because he's rescuing Grandma right now.
Yep. Oh, missed that third shot.
So close to the double crep. GG, she has to restart now.
Yeah. Unlucky.
You know, sometimes that's just the way it works.
That do be rando. One second, sorry.
Oh, well. Inquisition, I'll just solo for a second. Inquisition opting to not do the animal abuse strat, gonna yeet the pig instead. I respect it. There, looks like she's setting up a Trog shot here, going for the bombs. She already has the one hit. Does she get the Trog? Oh my god, she's just too good. She's just too good. That was... I mean, she made it look easy, and it's not easy to get a Trog shot like that. Meanwhile, we did see a pig throw. Both runners yeeting that pig. Oh yeah, the silent rope. I forgot Claire's model doesn't have any, like, vocal noises. Like, it doesn't do the screaming or the stuff that Link does. So she just gets a silent rope climb, and it's really eerie.
Dang, I looked away for 1 minute, and Claire's already up the rope.
Welcome back. She got a clean Trog shot. The reverse sands. That's so true.
Oh,
Ooh, a
perfect
clean
grapple
grapple skip. Oh, she's only got one serving of soup. Is that enough?
I don't know. Now she has
She opts
0.
to drink it.
Yep.
We'll see. Sometimes Ganon will just troll you and hit you midair.
Through the shield. Yeah, kick you. No good reason. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of the hard part there. That's the part where he'll hit you.
Yep.
If you
It's
get a
usually
little
why you try to
unlucky.
bonk into the barrier, but depending on how long the iframe... Well, they last for a set amount of time, but...
I've had him smack me right as I hit the barrier before. Always feels bad.
Yeah.
Clean phase 2 there. Going up, just needs to reflect that light arrow.
Come on. No, Zelda.
Oh,
with the
Zelda!
aim. There we go.
And there it is. GG's for Claire coming in first place. The time of
GG's.
1:31:04. Very, very good time for a very jetty seed.
Yeah. Welcome on in,
And
Claire.
Yeah, I believe we have
Yo.
her here for an interview. Welcome on in.
That's
GG's.
Thanks.
What did you think of that seed?
Honestly, pretty tame. And I felt like a lot of things just kind of worked out pretty well for me. I don't know. I'm fairly happy overall. There's like a couple little nitpicky things, just like small little execution oops, or forgetting that I grabbed a fairy in Forbidden Woods, and I'm like, and then I'll do Grandma Pig outset. And then I was going to outset fairy, and I'm like, wait, I need to get a fairy. I got to go to the fairy first. And I was like, wait, no, I should do big pig into fairy. What am I thinking? And then as I was like halfway there, I'm like, I probably should have saved grandma. Oh well.
I was surprised by your DRC route.
Oh,
Just because you opted to go forwards instead of backwards.
Yeah.
you know, I don't. For some reason, I think I forgot that I shot the platform down. So
Fair enough. Understandable.
Yep.
now that you mention it, I'm like,
Style
wait a
points.
second.
Because you did.
Yeah, why did I think I had to do it that way?
I was thinking like, oh, she has bow and grapple. That's and hook shot. You know, it's hard to ask for more before DRC at that point, and then you did it forwards. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, why did I do it that way?
I guess she knows something that I don't, but
I mean, I think like. I guess part of it is just when you have to do the right side kind of in that reverse direction. I'm like, I don't want to go all the way back.
That's fair. Yeah.
But I am bummed. There's a really niche, super niche strat that you can do if you like have fire arrows. Like, oh, I think did I have power bracelets at that time? I think I did, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah, never mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered.
And Creep did not have the delivery bag.
Okay, so I guess what was waterfall? Was
Waterfall was
anything?
nothing.
So,
So
yeah,
so
it's a
bag was
foolish
just not in
location.
this scene.
Yeah, delivery bag was. We were talking about Inquisition opted to do hammerless cabana, and he broke in earlier as he
Oh.
gets his lights there.
And then
Um,
he got hammered immediately afterwards.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was a little
no.
tragic. But we were talking about it's a risky gamble in Rando now to break into cabana because it can just be
Yeah, if deed or if bag is in.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I guess if they found deed at that point, but then
and
sometimes if I
there-
have deed, I'm like, I'll just wait for a bag.
There he is getting his sword.
Yeah, once somebody pointed that out to me, they're like, yeah, you know, if one of those ends up being in a foolish location, then that means that cabana was nothing. Like as soon as that was pointed out to me, I'm like, that's a really good point. I should probably stop breaking in there for the most part, unless it was like hinted or something.
And welcome on in, Inquisition. A little bit of a spoiler since on Restream you're just entering Hyrule, but
Oh.
GG's.
He's playing it as we
GG's.
speak.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Right.
obviously.
I'm
Very
sorry.
talented.
Stream delay isn't
Hyrule-
real.
Hyrule's very clean minus, yeah, whatever. Just watch through.
All right. Yeah, we were just talking about when you were breaking into cabana. You're saying it's a risky gamble now in the randomizer since.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it and it's like, well, there's nothing nearby and there's not really a better choice, like, time to do this until you find wherever Skullhammer was buried. And before DRC, I'm kind of out of options, right? Because I know that somewhere in Overworld there's going to be either my leaf or my Fire and Ice arrows for that hinted DRC, magic to DRC. So I'm just like clearing out Overworld, and then it's like, wait a minute, there's no leaf here, there's no bow here, there's nothing out here, and
Well, the magic
my-
to DRC was
yeah, yep.
because the
Imagine
grapple
my
at Cliff
disappointment
Butt.
when I got to the boss room and I'm just like, oh, that's a BK in the boss room for DRC. Oh no. So these were some of like the most like misleading hints I think I've ever seen as a season 6 seed. Because like right off the bat, you have a 50-50 between which one points to magic, which one points to grapple. I kind of like got into Pop Rent. I saw Spike and just like, oh, forget even peeking it. I'll just grab Grapple and go do that. And it was magic. I'm just like, oh, small key must be in DK then. But then actually, magic pointed to Cliff Plat, which is also my second hint, which had Grappling Hook. And just like, can't hints like not chain together like that? But
No,
I
they
mean, I
can.
guess they can.
They can.
They can't. It's just you can't have two hints about like exactly the same item.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like half a degree of separation in there. That's like,
Yeah.
Paw Print is magic, points to Cliff Plat.
It would be like if you got paw print to Callie and paw print to Goma, you'd
Yeah.
know there are two items in paw print that lead to
Yep.
something. It wouldn't be like grapples and paw print and they're both just talking about that.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about Tot coming in clutch?
The all-purpose bait. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was-
Wasn't that
I was-
Maggie?
Yeah, Maggie.
No,
Todd
I-
had Nehru's Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I was saving Grandma and just like, oh, I didn't buy bait. I gotta go back. And then I remembered, we got that bait on
Like,
Windfall.
wait a minute, yeah.
It
It's actually
mattered.
always really nice.
That Outset Great Fairy had that pair, but didn't need that, unfortunately.
Yeah, well.
Like, also, I remember now, I think part of my reasoning for going through forward DRC was because of the leaf-locked grapple and the magic being path. So I was like, I wonder. I think a part of me was wondering if Leaf was like halfway up on the left side.
Just sitting there. That's fair, yeah.
Because I found 2 keys.
Yeah, we were talking about logically that Leaf could be in a lot of places just in DRC, and it kind of was.
And it also kind of wasn't, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it was locked behind DRC logically.
You had to go grab that Picto from Dark Room and...
I just lost like a ton of time putting up DRC super hard because I thought that hint was pointing towards a BK small key like, the entire time.
Yeah. It can always be rough. Trying to figure out when you should go to DRC, because, like, you want to greed for some items that speed it up, but, like, it's high check density, you've got stuff to do it fairly fast. It'd be a tough call.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Well, I went Cliff like super early, so I knew that grapple was leaf lock.
I thought about it, and I'm just like, well, it's kind of like a toss-up because those hints are either, again, like if it's magic or grapple on Forbidden Woods or DRC hint. So I'm like, okay, if this Cliff Plat hint actually isn't the grappling hook, then I have to like double dip back for Thorn Fairy or Beak Guard later because I won't get grappling hook. And I'm just kind of putting it off a little bit. I'm like, alright, still no Skull Hammer, and then Paw Print wasn't grapple, so I guess I'll just go and do it. And then lo and behold, grapple was on Paw Print or Cliff Plat. Like, oh, well, I could have moved way earlier, I guess. Okay.
Also, Killian brought this up in chat. Claire, I want to talk to you about your Helmrock King.
Well, I'm so upset about that. I brought the suit buff all the way, and I'm like, I'll use the sword on the second phase. It's gonna be so great. And then I got he drops down in that. If Helmrock drops down in that spot where he gets caught on the rail, you're falling down for second phase, guaranteed. So I was ready for it to happen. And then you kind of just you kind of stall him out with boomerang, and then fire arrows do good damage. Honestly, sometimes you can get it in such a way where the fire arrow will like hit Helmrock's body, and so it's like the same thing with puppet cannon. So you can actually just go like fire arrow, like boom, 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 boom. And
Yeah, your
boom,
last few-
kill him
your-
super fast.
You did several fire arrows on him where you shot super fast, and I didn't even register that you could hit him with arrows. I'd never thought of that before.
Yeah, I've tried to see if there's like a really good way of doing that consistently, because it's fast. It's really fast. It's actually maybe something to mess around with again.
This seed did also have the old Qualifier 1 Headstone Island as an item hint on Forest Haven with the small islands.
Oh, I was
We got
thinking
location
about that.
hint, what that tree branch with a sword, and like, oh, the other Forest Haven item is your bow, smiley face.
No,
Don't worry
that's not
about
how
it.
those hints work.
'Cause I peeked it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't spiky,
Very
right? I'm like,
nice.
oh, okay, so I think that's bow in Forbidden Woods, actually.
In Forbidden Woods.
Good
Yeah.
phase 2 there for Inquisition.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
solid.
yeah.
Oh
Never
yeah.
mind.
And while in the interview. Amazing.
Very talented.
The multitask.
Pro
gamer.
gamer.
I just like those first like 3 shots in PG1 absolutely should have hit, and you can't change my mind. But like after like that second hit goes through, I'm just like, oh yeah, I can play this game, and then this is how the rest of the high roll plays out.
Just needed the confidence reboost.
Yeah, bow shots. I think both of you went for fire arrow strats on Calidemos and Inquisition. You got it incredibly fast.
Yep.
Inquisition,
Yeah.
I have never seen that many fire arrows not hit, but still get a fire arrow kill on Calidemos.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Oh,
usually
I've
go
had-
for it anymore. The reason I did is because I had the
I-
hero sword, and I'm like, oh, maybe that's
Yeah.
worth.
I will go for it if either I have boomerang or more than 15 arrows. 15 arrows is like a very comfortable point, just like be shooting down Calidemos if you don't have the boomerang with you. I mean, I had it, and just like, you know what? I labbed this out a couple weeks ago. I did a little bit of practice on it last night just to like make sure, and just kind of pump through it. I'm like, oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah, I managed to get 3, but then the leaf rotated in
Oh,
front, which is like
yeah.
you can still, I think, like kind of hit Callie, but it causes the fire
Yeah.
explosion, so it's really slow. So I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't find the spot anymore, and I'm 3 for 4. I'll just use a bomb.
What I found actually is that if Calidemos does like their like vine in the ground attack, and they stop spinning, it gets way harder to hit them. But you can walk up underneath Calidemos, like super close, and sort of just like shoot from like below, kind of at like the bomb angle, and you can get a couple hits in there too.
Interesting. Yeah, I usually stop if Callie does that attack. I'm like, all right, it's not worth it. Freaking.
I mean that's
vine
mostly true,
wall.
Yeah, you can, but lights out LDC too.
Yeah, it's been a while since most runners have done that, just because of the way you do stuff now in Season 6.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Honestly,
clean,
like
though.
the amount of times that I skip hide and seek, and then I end up with like 6 checks left, and it's like, okay, either I go and do hide and seek now, or I enter DRC and I pray, and then I end up just
Yeah.
going back to do hide and seek without CryptoBox. I've started like dusting that back off because that happens so often. Just like, okay, I mean, if I have to do hide and seek now, get those checks come back later, I can at least do like lights out LDC and not have to talk to Lenza or like go up the windmill or depend on having items for it. Just kind of store on the beach and go up, do lights out, pop in, get your picture box, and leave.
Yeah.
Or your photo.
Nice freaking
Your
Ganon
photos.
photo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
Jeez.
awesome.
Gotta get the style points.
I actually
True.
dunked it on.
Yeah. I think overall the seed
Yeah,
ended
testing.
up being pretty nice for both of you.
I would kind of disagree. I don't know.
Agree? Okay.
Those hints were like massive bait a lot of the time, and like there was several like overworld full clears, and I'm just like, oh, I guess I have to do something else now.
I guess Leaf was a little later than probably you would have liked,
Yeah.
both of
It
you.
was like an hour in.
But we got magic early. We gotta take our
Yeah,
small
but-
victories.
But
in
what
this
items?
season. Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
you
question
know where
you had
fire and
no
ice arrows were?
Yeah.
You know where leaf was?
Locked behind magic.
You know all of the things that require magic?
It's always
I
how it
don't
is.
know. Depending on how you route, Leaf was like Sphere 0. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just do Lenzo door cancel unprompted.
Yeah,
without the
yeah,
hint.
yeah, just gamble.
Yeah.
High stakes gambling.
I did see the double spiky, and I'm like, uh-oh. Are the Wenzel door cancelers eating this seed?
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of.
The
Yeah.
beast rears its head.
All right, your friendly restreamer coming in here, and because this race was kind of jetty, we are able to transition directly into the 3 p.m. race, which is going to be Sir Kilp versus Ryukane.
Ooh.
And
No.
don't go anywhere. If you want more Wind Waker Rando, you're going to get a direct double feature right here. So we are going to close it out. Anybody else want to say anything before I hand this off to Alk to restream the next race coming up?
Sure. What does DN stand for?
all right, instead of that, I'm going to say thank you to our runners
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
that
great
too.
race, and thank you to
Yeah.
our trackers, Phoenix and Natalumen, for tracking the race for us.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, and shout out to my fellow named Bophades, the Greek philosopher from prehistoric times.
Yeah.
Greatest mind of our history.
Big.
Never heard him, it's a shame.
All right.
Anyways,
and
take care, everyone.
with that, yeah, we'll transition to the next race. We'll see you guys in just a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Eh.